What would you say your circle of close friends is right now? What's the number?
3.
How many of those 3 close friends go way back more than 10 years?
None.
That's what I thought.
My wife's 7, if that counts.
No, it doesn't count. She's your wife.
Well, then 2.
2. Okay. Do you think that is healthy? Would you like it to be more? Is it just perfect?
I don't ascribe a label to it.
Good.
So
it just is what it is. It's the rhythm you're in and the pace you're running.
I enjoy the life that I have. If I had no friends and I enjoyed the life that I have, I would be fine with that. And if I had 20 friends, I would enjoy the life that I had. It's like the weather. Is 2 rainy and is 5 sunny? Or is it just, they just are that way? This might also be a season of my life that I'm in a little bit more of a building season.
Yeah.
And I might not have as much extracurricular time that I can allocate towards friendship. So maybe my ratio for friends is higher now than it might be in the future. I don't know.
The way he thinks is just so linear and simple. And the dude's worth over $100 million. And you can see why, because he just breaks everything down in the most simple way. He doesn't overcomplicate anything. And he makes a valid point. Up until like a year ago, I literally only talked to like him and Lindsay. But if I went out anywhere, I would have dozens of people trying to come up to me and talk to me. But my real friends, as far as like people I genuinely thought care about me, it was like 2 people.
Yeah, but there's levels to friends, right? There's like friends you keep on it's almost like a bubble. Like there's friends you keep on the outer bubble that are always going to be there and they're never really going to get to the inner bubble. And there's like that core group of like
and
single digit number.
When I allocate, like he said, he's not in a season of his life where he can, put a lot of attention to it. In the past year, I've dumped almost half of my attention into building a friend group and network. So now I'm at the point now where I went from 2 friends to now, dear God, I'm at like 15, 12 really close friends that I could call at any time and say, I need a favor. And it's just no questions after that. But it took a lot of effort and energy. Yeah. I had to bring so much value to the table to even prove that I was a friend to someone else.
Yeah, seems like a nice thing to have. I mean, I can definitely understand why Alex is the way he is. Like, if you ever see any of the videos of him talking about his day-to-day life and what he does, he's like, he has no time for even one friend. I think his wife would be his only person he could absolutely have one word out.
Yeah.
And I like how they brought, time span into it. Like, he was like, how many of those friends have you been friends with for what do you say, 10 years?
10 years.
Yeah. Sick. I think is that the last one of yours?
Yeah, another thing I want to touch on with that before we move on. Just because you've been friends with somebody for 5+ years doesn't mean they are your friend. Yep. They could be a bad influence bringing you down. And I had friends that were 5, 6, 7, 8 years plus be the first one to slide into my ex's DMs the moment we broke up.
Yeah.
You do not, time really doesn't mean that much to me. Like, just because we've been friends for 10, 15 years, it doesn't mean I'm going to treat you better than somebody that I just met, pretty much.
Time will tell.